Welcome to SoCal Training Team. In this training, we are going to discuss how to open a group home facility. Opening a group home facility is very similar to opening any type of facility that you're going to provide a service to either children, adults, or elderly. There are some other requirements that are needed to be met in order for you to accept clients as far as placement, but the licensing process is very similar. Before anything else, just keep this in mind, no matter what type of facility that you guys are trying to open, you are going to need some type of experience. The experience will vary depending on the level of facility or the level of service that you're trying to provide to clients. The higher the level, the more experience that will be required. So you need to start obtaining some type of experience. To open up a children's facility, you are going to need an administrator. I suggest that you become an administrator yourself. I know a lot of times we don't want to be patient and wait to obtain the experience in order to qualify an administrator, but my suggestion is for most facilities, you're going to need at least 12 months experience. Sometimes you're going to need more. My opinion is for you to take your time and get that experience. After you get all your experience in and you're able to become an administrator, what you want to do is you need a home. Either the home that you're living in, you can turn it into a facility. Some people do that. Or you can begin your search in order to find a home. I did another video on what type of home you should purchase. So you might want to take a look at that video just to give you some insight. No other facilities within 300 feet. This goes for most types of facilities. Here in California, you want to ensure that there's no other facilities within 300 feet. There are exceptions to the rule, and the only exception is if that facility is a residential care facility for the elderly. But you want to make sure you check with community care licensing on the distance, and then you can also conduct research on your own or just look around in the area. Once you have the home, or if you go out and you purchase the home, what you want to do is furnish the home and make sure that it meets licensing standards. Part of the licensing standards is listed in Title 22 regulations. I'll go over that in another training, or I may have already created that training. If so, you might want to go take a look at that video. Other than that, that facility has to be set up a certain way. Prior to getting your home licensed to provide service, you want to determine the type of client you want to care for. Do you want to do clients that exhibit behavior, a high level of behaviors, or do you want to deal with clients that exhibit no behaviors? So you want to try to determine what type of client you want to take in your program. The type of care you want to provide is going to dictate what requirements need to be met in order to open and run that group home. So you want to keep that in mind. In another video, I'll discuss the different types of care you can provide and the steps that you have to take prior to accepting clients in your program. An example would be an STRTP, which requires you to get a support letter from the state. So the next thing you want to do is you want to determine how will you get your placements. Are you going to do private pay? Are you going to work with the county? Are you going to work with probation? There are different entities that you can go through in order to get your placements from. What I'll do is I'll do a video that you guys can look forward to that will talk about the different types of placements you can get and the types of services you can provide. After you've done all those things we just addressed in all those previous slides, you want to file community care licensing application. You want to file the application. The application is two parts. It's Part A and Part B. Part A is the application and Part B is the program. The licensing process can take anywhere from 60 to 90 days. Sometimes it can take longer, so just keep that in mind. It depends on how many corrections you have to make in your program design. And then when they come out to do the site visit of your home, if there are any corrections that need to be made. So just keep in mind that all these different things may extend the processing days. Thank you for watching another one of our videos here at SoCal Training Team. Please do us a big favor, like, subscribe, and share. And we appreciate you, and we will catch you on the next video.